Hi everyone, Mary here. Today is Tuesday the 10th of December 2019 and I wanted to do a full moon reading. I'm not going to be available on the full moon. I'm going over to San Juan. I'm going to Old San Juan to do a full moon yoga at the old fort there. It's called El Morro, and there's like 100 people that show up and do yoga all together and meditate together. So I'm excited. I've never been. I've heard about it. I've seen pictures, and so this time I'm going to go. And so I wanted to get this out to you. The full moon is on the 11th or 12th, depending on where you live. And because of the 12-12 portal, I thought it was an important reading to get out for you. Same things you would normally do during the full moon, which is to put your crystals out for cleansing. Also, you can utilize the energy of the full moon to let go of things that no longer serve you. Many times I write things down on a piece of paper and I do a little burning ceremony to just lift that all up into the ethers for transformation or transmutation. And now more than any time, the energies that are coming into the planet are really going to help you to let go of those things. So this is a really good time to do it. And that 12-12 portal, it's a time when you can utilize that portal, when the numbers that are synchronistic at this particular time, energetically and galactically, is very interesting to me. So we have the full moon on the 12th, and then, I'm not an astrologer, but you can look at the planetary alignments around the 16th or the 19th. And then there's the solar eclipse coming up. I believe that's on the 26th. And then there's also the winter solstice. So a lot of things going on energetically, so you can utilize that energy for your benefit. All right, so let's just do a reading. We'll do 4 tarot and some oracle and angel cards. All right, and I'm a little under the weather. I apologize. I have a head cold. So 4 of Pentacles is the first card up. I'm feeling just a little spacey, a little dizzy, a little out of it. So it's that time of year, you know, for colds and that sort of thing. Even in the Caribbean, we get colds. So it has nothing to do with the temperature. Okay. So the second card up is the 10 of Wands. And the third card up is the Queen of Cups. Last card, please, Spirit. Please show me any guidance for today. Knight of Pentacles. So the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Star card, and that's all about hope for the future. So that's a great card to get, hope for the future. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. So some of you out there have what you need, but you're feeling a little bit like hanging on to what it is that you have. So not sharing or giving to others, but hanging on to your pentacles for fear of losing them. So there's a little bit of fear for some of you when it comes to money or finance. And you may feel like you can't give as much this season. For some of you, you're feeling like you're really carrying a heavy load or a heavy burden with this 10 of Wands. So I feel like for some of you this is responsibility, having a lot of responsibilities in your life, but for others of you this is more emotional, so really carrying a lot of baggage, and this is a good time to let go of that baggage. Just ask for help from your higher self, your angels, your guides, to help you out with that. You can do some cord cutting. There's some good cord cutting ceremonies on YouTube. You know, for some of you, this is emotional baggage that you're hanging on to, but for others, it's like you have what you need. And I feel like this might be very specific, but for some of you, you have what you need, but to be at this place in your life, you are carrying a heavy load, so a lot of responsibility. And I feel like for some of you, this is like the 9-to-5 job. It's just like you're in survival mode to hang on to what it is that you have, and it's just created a heavy burden for you. We have the Queen of Cups, so this is emotional satisfaction, knowing what you need to be emotionally satisfied, having the wisdom and the life experience to, the word prioritize came up. To prioritize things, to realize what it is that matters on an emotional level. I feel like some of you out there are really struggling with this 3D matrix, your jobs, having to provide, kind of almost being almost enslaved by materialism. It's not like you are a materialistic person, it's just that you've been programmed to believe that you need to have the job and the house and all of that, and what it's led to is a really heavy burden. So I feel like with this Queen of Cups, you're really getting to know what's important emotionally for you. You may have to let go of some of this stuff, some of these burdens. You may be reevaluating your life or reprioritizing your life as we move forward to 2020. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. Know that if you let go of some of this stuff that you think you need but you don't really need, really getting down to, so they're showing me many of you are doing some inner work, getting to know who you really are, truly who you really are, more than a robot going throughout your day and having to be a slave to the matrix or society. So many of you are feeling that way. Know that as you let things go that no longer serve you, this responsibility, or maybe it's just a feeling of responsibility, slowly this Knight energy of Pentacles is going to come in and offer you stability financially, but from a better place emotionally. I hope this makes sense to some of you out there. I'm not sure. All right, so let's pull a card from Amanda Ellis's Metatron deck. It's Archangel Metatron, Self-Mastery Oracle by Amanda Ellis. So we'll pull a card or two from here for this full moon, December 12th, 12/12, the portal of 12/12. Please show me, Metatron, Heavenly Angels, please show me guidance for 12/12. Please show me guidance for 12/12. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, we have creation, expansion in your life. And it's number 3, I think. Yep. So many of us are expanding on a soul level, realizing that what we thought we were supposed to have in our lifetimes, or what we thought life was supposed to look like, we're very unsatisfied with. So many of you are waking up. You may be new to this channel, and if so, welcome. Welcome to any new subscribers, and all of you who have been with me. I talk a lot about ascension on this channel and spiritual growth, and we're going through that. I feel like this month of December, going into the new year of 2020, people are waking up en masse, and many of you are realizing that the life that you wanted, or the life that you thought you wanted or you were supposed to have, is not emotionally gratifying for you, and you're looking at other ways of being emotionally satisfied. So you're going within, you're doing the inner work, and you're looking at creating this new life for yourself. by prioritizing what's important. Okay, so please show me one more card, Metatron. Please show me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lately I've been working with Archangel Metatron, who's been guiding me, who pushed me to do this video this morning when I'm not really feeling very well. But he wanted me to get this video out. And okay, this is interesting because we have number 21, and 2 plus 1 adds up to 3, and then we have the 3 here. So I feel like this time on the planet of 12/12, so this full moon and all the energies coming in the month of December are all about soul expansion. So we're all expanding on a soul level with that number 3. And this says indigo, mystery and mastery of life. So indigo can mean this color indigo, which is the color of the third eye chakra. So you might be doing work with your third eye or your pineal gland, opening up your third eye. You might be doing some work with that, maybe decreasing or no longer using fluoride and no longer using certain metals that can block that. It's interesting. So what I'm drawn to is this light, and what it's making me think of is the North Star. Remember, it is a time of the Christmas season, and when Jesus was born, the 3 kings followed that North Star. And I don't know why, but that just got my attention. Also, this card talks about the indigo children and the children on the planet, and I feel like Metatron has a message. So this time of season with Christmas coming in, the message I'm getting is to not worry about giving a lot of things to materialistically to your children, but spending time with them, meaning don't be concerned about offering them a lot of gifts or presents, but be present with them during this time of year. Being present with them, putting down your cell phone and your projects and all the things that you feel are necessary, but really prioritizing the people in your life, specifically the children, with your time. And listen to the children. The children have many messages of wisdom. So rather than coming from that paradigm of the children should be seen and not heard, we need to really listen to our children. I'm getting goosebumps. We really need to listen to our children. They're going to offer us wisdom. Okay, we have from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck, Animal Guardian. It says trust your instincts. And trust is a word that's been coming up very frequently in all of my readings. So trust your instincts. Whatever you're feeling about this feeling of maybe feeling trapped in this materialism of the 3D, know that we are moving out of that. We're moving from a self-serving consciousness to more of a community consciousness of unconditional love as we move from 3D to 5D. And many, many people are waking up on the planet. And you may be newly waking up and feel a little like, what's going on here? And maybe you were guided to this channel. Just know that the things that you're feeling, it's normal. And we're all going through it as we evolve as a species on the planet. So it's just part of the evolution. And it's all about soul growth. Okay. Please show me your gentle message. Please show me your gentle message. Okay, we have Archangel Michael. And remember I talked about cutting cords earlier? A of things that no longer serve you, things that you are carrying with you, like heavy weights and baggage of old traumas and things like that. Call on Archangel Michael. He has his sword, and he can help you cut through that stuff. So I imagine that all of that stuff that I need to get rid of is in a bubble, and it lifts right out of me, and then I ask Archangel Michael to come in with his sword, and he cuts it, and we both put it into the light for transmutation. So I believe that Archangel Michael is around. He's around all of us. You can call on him. Remember, the archangels know that we have free will, so they're not going to come and help us unless we ask. So call on Archangel Michael. He has an army of angels that he watches over. He's our protector. So he's certainly with us now more than ever. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm just not feeling very well and I'm kind of all over the place. So nope, he's not letting me. All right. One more card. Wants me to pull a card from this deck. This is Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light. One more card just for the energy that surrounds us. And this will be from December 12th until the 26th. I feel like there's an energy around us. Hope. Okay. Spirit wants us to be hopeful. This is a season of hope. And remember that at the bottom of the deck, we did get the Star card, which is all about hope. No matter how you're feeling right now, in this season, in this month of December, as we go towards the new year of 2020, the message is of hope. So hang on to that. Have hope, have faith during this time. And it says, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. So choose loving thoughts. It's not easy, but if you're just aware of the thoughts that you're putting out there, you can choose loving ones, and then they'll come back to you tenfold. All right, I'll leave it there. Namaste. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm wishing you a happy full moon, and I will be with you in spirit. Love you all. Take care.